Good morning, FinTech world, and we are pleased to introduce you to DriveWealth, where we invite the world to invest. As many of you know, the majority of growth in retail wealth is coming from the developing markets, in particular China, India, Latin America. Economists predict that there'll be over 1 billion new members of the middle class coming out of Asia alone over the next decade. The global brands are well ahead of the financial markets in this regard. Just go into any of these countries and you can see the voracious appetite for Apple, McDonald's, Nike, Coca-Cola. And 85% of the top global brands are traded right here in the US markets, a market that has been closed to only but the most wealthy foreign investors until now. For DriveWealth to be able to reach potentially billions of potential customers, we first had to secure a license that allowed us to onboard directly customers and customer accounts, a license that has historically been only with the larger, more developed broker-dealers. In addition, our full-stack platform allows anyone, anywhere to open, fund, and invest in a live investing account all through their mobile devices. Since we launched our B2C strategy late last fall, we have customer accounts in over 140 countries. But what we're going to launch today is a true game changer. We call it DriveWealth's Brokerage as a Service. Our Brokerage as a Service allows global companies to easily and efficiently offer US equities to their customers over a variety of our investing platforms. And as Eric will walk you through, DriveWealth Brokerage as a Service, we do all the hard stuff. So our global partners can provide their customers access to this $30 trillion US equities market.
Thanks, Mike. I'd like to talk to you today and show you how our partners integrate with us. Firms such as regulated financial institutions, tech firms, ETF creators, and mobile app developers. To these partners, we present both low-level APIs as well as high-level HTML5 widgets. We offer the API in two flavors. One is a RESTful API that would be familiar to many of you. It offers functionality such as login, accounts, orders, trades, and more. In fact, our own suite of applications, mobile, iOS, Android, as well as desktop, is built on top of this public API. For those financial firms that are more familiar with the FIX protocol, we offer a fully FIX compliant API. Both APIs support all order types, including market, stop, and limit. For firms that are interested in a higher level of integration, we offer a set of embeddable widgets. These widgets can be embedded into their existing website or trading application and offer functionality such as onboarding, funding, trading, reporting, and more. What I'm going to show you here is a sample Indian securities firm that currently offers stocks in their local market, obviously Indian securities, but wants to expand their market to include other asset classes such as US stocks. So for them, we're going to take some existing provided code, HTML code, drop it into their website, and now their website includes these widgets for trading and onboarding customers. So let me walk you through this. So we have the first widget is an onboarding widget. Here we collect information such as name, address, phone number, etc. That comes into our proprietary back office where we onboard the customer and assuming they pass all the compliance checks, now have an open account with us. The second step is to fund the account. And as Mike talked about, our regulatory license allows us to offer more than just wire transfers, ACHs, and paper checks. So let me start this with a $100 deposit. And you can see that we offer a variety of global funding mechanisms. Charge cards, debits, and credit, Bitcoins, Safety Pay, which is very popular in Latin America, China Union Pay, which is effectively the Visa, MasterCard in mainland China, Dwala and ACH, TransferWise, which is a convenient and inexpensive method in Europe, as well as wire transfers and paper checks. And we're constantly onboarding new funding mechanisms, so if you have an innovative way for global customers to fund US accounts, please see Mike and I. The last widget we have here is the trading widget. I'm going to show you right now the HTML5 one, but we also have an iOS and Android version. They're fully branded as our partner. Log in. And it's available currently in 4 languages: English, simplified Chinese, Spanish, and Portuguese, and we're adding additional ones consistently. So what we'll see here when we log in is a screen showing my favorites, a variety of global stocks. I can pick any of these, Alibaba, for example, buy a couple of shares, and show you how easy it is. All in the name of Taj Mahal Securities. That is the white label in this example. And we can onboard these white labels as quickly as a day or 2.
So what Eric is going to show you now is a live version of the demo you just saw. So this is a Chinese partner of ours that currently has over 100 million registered customers. And they are partnering with DriveWealth's brokerage as a service to offer US equities to their customers for the first time. Since they already had an investment interface, they utilized our widgets for funding, onboarding, reporting, and most importantly, the ability for their customers to invest in US stocks. Right here, Eric is buying, what are you buying, Apple?
2 shares of Apple.
2 shares of Apple. For those of you who aren't able to read Chinese, you're going to have to take our word for this. But we're rapidly expanding our global partner base. So global companies that are looking to offer US equities to their customers, we would love to meet. Also US fintech service and product providers who want to go access the global retail investor community. We very much appreciate the time, and we appreciate your consideration for Best in Show today. Thank you.
Thank you.